I'm like in a little bit of a dream, but this is super dope, super cool. I don't know if I ever seen myself on like this many billboards and pictures, so this is really good.
Guys, hello, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. I am Geneva and this is Geneva in General. And today, guys, like any other day for the past weeks, okay, it's been so much news when it comes to the WNBA, but in particular, as it pertains to the team Indiana Fever. DeWanna Bonner has officially turned in her Connecticut Sun jersey to come over to the dark side, to come over to the Indiana Fever side and play along Caitlin Clark and the likes of Aaliyah Boston, as well as Kelsey Mitchell, and as well as other talented ladies for the Indiana Fever. Again, guys, before my commentary, I inserted that clip. Okay, DeWanna Bonner getting such a warm welcome and just the love. Okay, it was like a warm hug from your old black grandmother. Okay, it was just so warm. It smelled like white diamonds. Okay, as soon as she walked into that arena, and she could just feel like she was just so enamored. Like she's seeing posters of her face all around. You know, it just was a really good welcoming feeling that DeWanna Bonner received. What stood out to me, and a lot of the freaking fans, I like the clown, okay? I like the clown too. Welcome to my channel, guys. I like to joke, humor, and crack jokes. A lot of the girls on Twitter was like, did y'all see that smile DeWanna Bonner had on her face when she walked in and seen like that man come out with that chef hat? And like he was like, yeah, we cook breakfast every morning. This is what I mean when I say what I say, okay? The Connecticut Sun have the girls starving, okay? I want to do more research. I want to do possibly like a series on this because, again, it's just so much to say. There is a low-key, perhaps a high-key correlation as it pertains to these WNBA teams who have poor facilities, very little resources to give to their players, and you compare that to, say, the Las Vegas Aces, the Phoenix Mercury, who got a $100 million practice facility. Compare those big league teams who got the resources, the money, the private chefs and things that got, you know, hydro pools and underwater treadmills. Compare them to the teams who are underperforming. Those teams that underperform, they usually do not have any resources. And again, you can just see the smile on her face. Like she was shocked. Like she was, wow, like this is me. This is everything I get to have. This is everything I get to enjoy as an Indiana Fever now. This man, okay, this chef of ours, he's offering me breakfast. She's like, yeah, you get to eat breakfast every day now that you're an Indiana Fever. That was unheard of in the Connecticut Sun, okay? Last season, during the Connecticut Sun playoffs, when it was Indiana Fever versus the Connecticut Sun, Alyssa Thomas, along with other Connecticut Sun team members, were complaining, like, guys, we had to literally split, we had to divide our court up for a 4-year-old's birthday party on the other side of the court. Unacceptable. So them girls are starving on the Connecticut Sun, okay? They still are. I don't blame everybody for jumping shit, okay? You got to do what's best for you, your mental health, your financial health, your spiritual, physical health. I always say that regardless of what your job is, your job title, whatever, whoever you are, you got to do what's best for you. Take care of you so you can have a better future. Again, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when I look at DeWanna Bonner, it makes me uncomfortable, okay? Again, this is a woman who got twin girls. She naturally, okay, she's a woman. She naturally became pregnant. Well, not naturally, okay? She was with a woman, okay, and it was like IVF, but, you know, she carried 2 baby girls in her body and birthed them. And it's like, again, like she's just like a beanstick, like a pole. You know, it's like, honestly, she low-key gives me olive oil from Popeyes, the cartoon, okay? I'm young, but I ain't that young. I'm old, but I ain't that old. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Remember the cartoon Popeyes?
Oh, how dare you! You illiterate roughneck! If I ever see you again, I'll tell you a thing or two that'll make your eyes pop right open, and believe me.
DeWanna Bonner ain't got to worry about starving anymore, okay? Because now she's an Indiana Fever, and she will be getting fed breakfast. Again, guys, DeWanna Bonner had a media day today. She did an interview. She said that she's excited to play along Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and the likes of the other Indiana Fever girls. Okay, she said that she's felt nothing but just love and welcoming and understanding. She said, I'm appreciative of all of my fans. She said this on Twitter. She was like, you know what, I don't really be on this app like that because, you know, things be crazy. But she's like, you know, I'm really appreciative of all the love and support I've received ever since it's been announced that I'm going to the Indiana Fever. And she actually just commented also at that interview saying that earlier today, she was in the gym cooking up alongside Caitlin Clark. She also in that same interview, guys, addressed the little scuffle, the little squabble her and Caitlin Clark got into during the 2024 WNBA playoffs in Uncasville, Connecticut.
But a shot clock violation. Now Bonner and Clark get into it. Oh, yeah.
So this is an article from Sports Illustrated, okay? It says, during Game 2 of the Indiana Fever's WNBA playoff series against the Connecticut Sun, Fever superstar Caitlin Clark and former Connecticut Sun standout DeWanna Bonner got into a feisty physical exchange, okay? I remember that. it was heated, guys. Like, you can tell, like, the atmosphere. Again, I wasn't there physically. Okay, I will be as soon as I get out of this military contract, okay? I was watching it through my screen like most of you guys were, perhaps. And, like, they kind of, like, Caitlin Clark kind of, like, shoved DeWanna Bonner. DeWanna Bonner kind of, like, gave her, waved her off. And, like, Caitlin Clark had to have security literally escort a man out of the stadium, the arena, because he was calling her mom all kinds of disrespectful names. Like, things that you should not be saying to some strange woman that you don't even know, sir. Again, the energy during the playoffs in the WNBA was heated. They both wanted it. Again, it's like, it's okay to be a little bit of aggressiveness, have that assertiveness, that competitiveness, and that's exactly what DeWanna Bonner was addressing. What happened in today's interview. Clark took a 3-point shot while being guarded by Bonner just a few minutes into the game. Clark missed a shot but thought Bonner fouled her when she attempted to land. As a result, Clark began complaining to the referee. Bonner didn't seem to appreciate this as she began chirping at Clark, to which the rookie responded by shoving Bonner, which the veteran responded to by swiping Clark's arm away from her. Okay, it was given toddler. They both just move. No, you move. Don't stop touching me. No, you stop touching me. The Sun ultimately won the game in the series. However, Bonner has also recently joined the Indiana Fever in free agency. During her introductory press conference with the Fever on February 10th, Bonner was asked directly about this physical exchange with Clark while Clark was still listening to her from a few feet away. I'm glad you asked that question because my inbox has been going crazy about that moment. But I think it's just two competitive players that want to win and push to get over the finish line. It's playoffs, so emotions are high, tensions are high, Bonner said about this exchange after being asked about it directly by the athletic staff writer James Boyd. Again, I always said that. Yes, these are women at the end of the day, but again, these are women who are competitive. A lot of these women, guys, have had a basketball in their hands since they was like 1 to 2 years of age. Even younger than that, they 6 months old with a freaking baby bottle in one hand and a little basketball, cradling a little basketball. They've trained their whole lives, okay, to perform and get and be efficient at the highest level as it pertains to women's basketball, which is the WNBA. So, of course, you got to expect them to be a little bit feisty. Sometimes things are going to get heated. Sometimes, it might get a little physical, okay? As long as somebody gets a broken nose, a broken bones, an uppercut, concussion, let the girls fight. But I couldn't be more excited to step on the court with Caitlin. We actually had a great workout this morning, and I think we just feed well off of each other, Bonner continued. Again, she just worked out with Caitlin Clark this morning. She said, like, you know what, we already got a bond going, okay? We feed off of each other's energy. They got that connection. Bonner continued, so I'm just here to hopefully give my little leadership advice. I don't think I need to push her to be any type of player that she isn't already, and I'm just happy to be here. And I hope that I can give her some knowledge to take her game to a different level so she can pass that along to other players. She then added, coming into this league is not easy by any means, especially Clark's path, but to see what she has already done for this league and this organization is kind of insane. And you don't see that a lot for rookies. Hopefully, like I said, I can make her life a little easier, but hopefully she can make my life a little easier, Bonner concluded with a smile. So there you have it, guys. Bonner acknowledged Caitlin Clark's greatness and, all the eyes, the attention. Again, they call it Clarkonomics for a reason, okay? The sales that be going up to the roof, okay, when she's playing the Indiana Fever, be it a game that's at home or away. And then, Bonner acknowledged that about her, okay? She acknowledged and respected that, Caitlin Clark has great talents. And she also acknowledged that, I'm sure it's not an easy path for her. Everything that happened during this past 2024 WNBA season, it was Caitlin Clark's rookie season. And she won Rookie of the Year. And she also was like, we're both competitors. It is what it is. It was what it was. Right now we are on the same team. We both wear the same jersey. So we both got to represent the Indiana Fever only the best way we know how, which is to win games. Like she said, listen, I'm here to make your life easier on that court, just as long as you make my life easier on the court, okay? Mutual exchange. I like that. A beneficial relationship which empowers each of the team players and also, as a whole, empowers the team. Guys, I might actually be paying attention to some more Fever games. Again, it's just interesting. The way that this WNBA free agency has worked, a lot of my favorite players have got switched from here to there. Teams that I used to have beef with, I used to have rivals with, I can't really, beef with them no more because I'm like, that's one of my favorite players, and now you represent that team. Teams that I didn't care about, I now have to pay attention to, like the Dallas Wings. I'm like, they're boring. Who cares about the Dallas Wings? Okay, well, Dejanay Carrington over there, and Alyssa Smith is over there. Paige Beckers, okay, the Paige Beckers is going to be over there. So now I got to pay attention. And then there was teams that I really cared about. My second favorite team was the Connecticut Sun. Everybody and their mama done left, except Marina Mabry. I still like her. I'll watch a little bit just for her to see if she'll step up and be that leader that she needs to be, and she needs to quit ducking from the smoke. That's another video from the time. But again, it's like I was a huge, Connecticut Sun. The Las Vegas Aces, guys, Kelsey Plum gone. Everybody, and then we got a new player for the Las Vegas Aces. I'm gonna do a video on her probably tomorrow night. Okay, I gotta do more videos on the new girls coming to the Chicago Sky. guys, it's just so much stuff that I got to do videos on. I know, again, guys, DeWanna Bonner and Caitlin Clark, when they come together this upcoming 2025 WNBA season, something tells me it's going to be some scary hours, okay, for the rest of the girls. We are living in some interesting times as it pertains to the WNBA.